You know, it is about time they gave my boy Supreme Kai some justice when it comes to the Dragon Ball franchise. What is going on, my Z fans? Dragon Ball Daima episode 7 was actually a pretty great episode, but at the same time it had this up and down. Like, there's a lot of parts which kind of got me upset. I'm wondering, why is this happening? But there's a lot of parts where I was like, finally, man, we get to see some action, we get to see Supreme Kai get some justice. So before we begin, if you haven't already, check out my backstory hero Z. It is pinned in the comment section below. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. So now, when it comes to Dragon Ball Daima, there are a lot of parts that got me to laugh. The fact that Goku still cannot pass or pronounce Gloria's name, that was actually still funny. And the fact that Goku's still acting like a little funny ass kid, has to go take his shit, always hungry, ready for a fight, but hey, I still gotta eat first. That is something that won't change when it comes to Goku, because that's the character he is. He'll always be ready for a fight, but if there's food right in front of him, he'll take that food over a fight. Now, one thing I do enjoy when it comes to Goku is the fact that inside Daima, they did make him be more kiddish than they did inside Dragon Ball, if that makes sense. After watching all this, I'm like, damn, man, how does someone go from being immature to being even more immature? Nani? Am I missing something? But this episode did start off a little bit slow, you know. I like the fact that how these gender minds has no idea just who Goku is or even who the Supreme Kai is. They just think they run the shit, they could go and pretty much attack anyone they feel like it. And right now they're kind of looking for Goku since he did kick their ass. It kind of reminded me of the Red Ribbon Army where they're trying to look for Goku and Goku's fighting him. And I don't know why Goku's hiding. If he wanted, he could easily take them out. They don't stand a chance against him. He is looking to fight at Tagamagi so he could get their Dragon Ball. But at the same time, if he has to fight them, he will. I like the fact that how they show that Goku can still use his instant transmission, where inside Dragon Ball GT, Kid Goku had trouble using instant transmission. He wasn't able to use it due to the fact that his kid body cannot use all that energy and stuff like that. But here in Daima, they pretty much erased that concept. Although Goku's a kid, he knows instant transmission, he's able to use it, and that's what he did. When the Gundam minds were looking for Goku inside the spaceship, we see that he used instant transmission to come right in front of Supreme Kai. So that's pretty impressive. I like that inside Daima they made it where he can use it compared to GT. There's going to be a lot of comparison when it comes to Daima and GT, because it is pretty much Goku becoming from an adult to a kid just like GT. So everyone's going to be comparing left and right to see that, oh, in GT this happened, not in Daima, or in Daima this happened but not in GT. Now when it comes to Supreme Kai, I just want to talk about this. Finally my boy got justice. Honestly, when I saw him I was like, this guy's so useless. Let's be real. Have we ever seen Supreme Kai fight, let alone hit someone? We first seen him inside season 7 of Dragon Ball Z, where he comes in a tournament saga, and from there he tells Goku that he's a Supreme Kai and he needs his help to find Majin Buu. And when he did fight Majin Buu, he was getting his ass kicked, but all he did was just use type of key pressure to try to push Majin Buu away. But other than that, he's not strong. We never once seen Supreme Kai fight, let alone lift a finger to hit someone, except for Majin Buu. But here inside a demon world, damn, we see Supreme Kai went and he was fighting that gender mind. I was like, yo, am I imagining? Damn, my boy finally got to get some fighting scene. It's actually really awesome to see Supreme Kai go into action. He flew right towards them and decked them, knocked him out. It was pretty sick. I was like, yo, finally I get to see this man in action. Although it sucks, he's a child fighting, but still, hey, he's still fighting. And the way he fought, the way he was doing all his action and all his fighting stance, it reminded me of Zamasu. It couldn't get out of my mind. The whole time I see it, I'm saying, damn, that's Zamasu right there. I guess all Supreme Kais have that ability to fight, just like Zamasu. Zamasu's the one who chose to fight. It's the reason why he looks like to be the strongest, but Supreme Kais are all strong. They could fight if they want. Obviously, they're not strong enough to fight someone like Goku and all. But now, one thing that was very, very weird when it comes to Supreme Kai is that he has a demon name. Just like how Goku has a Saiyan name, he has Kakarot. Supreme Kai, even though, again, this is so stupid, he's not supposed to be a demon. He's a guild, like he said, but a guild that was born from the demon world. And therefore his demon name is Nahari. What? Am I missing something? That must be the most stupidest name I've ever heard. Nahari? That's the name of a food if you think about it too. Well, Akira Toriyama does love to name his character after food. Kakarot, carrot, Vegeta, vegetable, so I'm not surprised, but still, come on. Nahari? What kind of name is that? To the point Goku's like, hey, can I call you by your real name? He's like, sure, I don't care, go for it. But when Goku said it, he's like, yeah, no dog, this name sounds too retarded even for my taste. The hell, Nahari? Never mind. I'm just gonna keep you as Supreme Kai. So that's interesting right there. We learned his real name is Nahari inside Dragon Ball Daima. Another ass pull they did, but okay. And another interesting fact, which again kind of looked like an ass pull, was the fact that we see when Patsy and everyone else has a type of necklace, like a red color necklace, which is what gets the Gendomite to track you, and they could absorb your life from that. That necklace is actually made out of Kaching, one of the strongest metal which we see inside Dragon Ball Z. Supreme Kai has summoned, and he made Goku hit it with the Z Sword, thus cracking the Z Sword and unleashing the old Kai. Kachin was so strong that it broke the Z Sword, but Supreme Kai here out of nowhere, with some magical ass pull, he was able to break the Kachin necklace that was wrapped around Pazi's neck. I'm like, okay, well, bro, first you were not even able to hold the Z Sword, let alone do anything with it. How the hell are you able to use the strongest metal in the world and break it like if it's nothing? And that's what he did. She thought he used some magic, but it must have been some of his Supreme Kai power. It was pretty interesting to see how he's able to break that. And apparently that metal is only grown on the Supreme Kai's world. The guilds are the one who makes that metal. Is the reason why it is the strongest metal in the universe, and they're the only one who's able to wield it and break it. And it makes sense why out of all the metals, Supreme Kai decided to go use the Kaching to throw it at Goku during Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, it was pretty interesting to see Goku fight the Gendomite. He easily went and one-shot them. I like how Supreme Kai entered the battle. That was probably the best fight Supreme Kai fighting, because we never seen that. And then we see Gloria go to help too. But now one thing I was really looking forward to is, how does a Dragon Ball inside the Demon World look like? Could it be bigger than the Namekian? Could it be smaller than the Earth, or at same size as Earth, or could it be even smaller than the one that we see inside the manga at Planet Cerulean? What is going on? How does it look like? Apparently, we've seen how the Dragon Balls looks like in the Demon World, and I must say, I'm disappointed. I was hoping for a creative way to show how the Dragon Ball looks like, something new, but it's not. It's like the same size as the one in Planet Namek, according to Goku. It's just as big. The only difference is, Planet Namek you need 7 Dragon Balls, which we all know. Inside Earth you need 7, inside Namek you need 7, but here you need only 3. Something like they did the same thing when it comes to Planet Cerulean, but a little different. It's the same thing here. So it kind of got me to wonder, yo, what is going on here? Come on, they could have come with a better design. But one thing I must say is that Takagami, they, oh my god, they remind me of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super. If you guys know who Vegeta is, he was inside that Universe Destroyer arc where they had to do a tournament and they brought Universe 6, and he was there to fight Vegeta, and he also was inside a Tournament of Power. Yeah, that robotic guy, it reminds me of him. They act like him, they look like him, they have a huge ass hammer. Goku's like, what do you want me to do? Use my power pole on the hammer? The hammer will crush me. But Goku's not afraid, because he could easily beat them. After finishing up filling his belly, he was ready to go and fight the Takagami. I got excited. Like, finally we get to see a battle with Goku versus the Takagami, him beating him. Let's see what he uses. Obviously he might have to go use Super Saiyan to stop him, because King Deborah himself couldn't fight the Takagami. That's how strong they are. But now this is Goku, the guy who could easily beat Majin Buu. He could be able to want to stop the Takagami. Now when it comes to beating Majin Buu, it came to my mind, and that is Gohan. I must say, I'm very disappointed at the fact that Daima did not include Gohan to come to the Demon World. Instead, they used Bulma. Like, why Bulma? Why are they trying to make her so relevant? I understand that she was the one who started Dragon Ball with Goku and all that shit, but dog, who wants to see you? Do you want to see an annoying ass Bulma sitting there ranting? Or would you like to see Mystic Gohan come to the Demon World and fight? We see Piccolo's there, we see Vegeta's there. They had enough space. Why Bulma, man? Oh man, that annoyed the shit out of me. When I saw it was Bulma, I was like, Jesus, I'm done, man. Why Bulma? But I guess they want to relive that Dragon Ball moment where Goku was a kid and he has Bulma tagging along in his adventure. But honestly, here it should be just nothing but annoying ass shit. But I am looking forward to seeing, but now that Vegeta entered the Demon World, I'm looking forward to seeing Vegeta meet with Goku, and those two work together and they easily beat the Takagami. That'll be pretty sick. Who knows? We might even see a fusion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you guys think about this episode? And what do you guys think about Goku fighting with the Takagami and how they are? Do you guys agree that they look like the Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super? And what are your thoughts on the Dragon Ball from the Demon World? I'm going to rate this episode a 5 out of 10. I must give it a props to Supreme Kai though. I'm happy to see he got some action, but they could have done better. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. What do you guys think about this episode? If you haven't already joined my Discord server yet, join it so you have a chance to RP, and please check out my backstory, Hero of Z. It is pinned in the comment section below. Check it out. Trust me, you're going to really like that series.